I think we should do the pit.
Road against tumbling steps, road to a dance where things change forever. There's no regrets, only the past. Will I change? Never. So swing me around, take me down. You won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim. So swing me around, take me down. You won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim. Never be a victim. Never be a victim.
And I'll be running, possessed by a lone, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on the full moon. And we stuck.
What is up, little quackins? Here tonight, we have got one hell of a series for you. That's it. It's time for the All-Stars match. You've all been waiting for it all season long, and now we've got some wacky fun in store for you. It's Spooky and Raptor here taking you through it. But Raptor, we've talked about it being crazy. We talked about it being wacky. To show just how wacky things are today, we've got Poe for the breakdown on how these rounds are going to work out tonight.
Hey guys! So we're doing the All Stars tonight, and we're doing things a little bit different. So we got 3 rounds, no matter who wins. So it's 3 rounds of the All Star games. First round, we're gonna do a regular conquest game, regular rules, everything, but they're still gonna have a bit of fun with it. Our second round, though, we are going to mix it up a little bit. We're gonna let the opponents pick the gods that they have to play against. So that's going to be a little bit of fun because I'm sure everybody knows that everybody plays, and they're going to pick everybody's worst god. The third round, though, we're going to switch it up from our normal conquest. We're going to move over to the assault mode, and anything kind of goes. Like, they can play band skins, they can have fun with it. It's just going to be a really good time. So it's a little bit different than our normal 3 rounds, but that's what they're going to be playing tonight.
Honestly, I think that's super exciting. Raptor, what are your thoughts about it tonight?
Man, I always love the All-Star games. It's a little different from the traditional duck soup that we've been seeing normally out of the All-Star matches, but adding in Assault and a normal Conquest match, I think that it's not going to change how trolly this is going to get, and I'm super excited to see just what these teams have to bring out.
You soup now. We've moved from duck soup. In fact, I think we were talking about this earlier. You know, there's a bunch of different types of ducks, and we were talking about the actually right before we went live. There's the dabbling ducks, there's the diving ducks, and then it's just straight to geese. So we're in goose soup now. It's goose soup.
Is a goose a type of duck though? I thought that they were 2 different.
I refuse to believe it. I refuse to accept that. No, absolutely not.
That's
Yeah.
the new name. Goose soup.
I'm not a biologist.
Goose soup.
Goose soup. I hate it.
Goose soup.
I hate it.
You know
So
what I don't hate? I don't hate picks and bans.
no,
I think we have interesting ones. Is that right, Raptor?
we do have very, very interesting ones. And let's just take a look at them real quick as we wait to get into the actual game. And so there are the picks. They unfortunately we're a little bit late to this. They started without letting us know. This wouldn't be a Quacking Smite League cast without
Let's go with the Mandarins.
Yeah, you got the Mandarin All-Stars versus the Mallard All-Stars. And I'm going to call someone out on this. Charlie, the solo laner for the Mandarins, I asked him which team he wanted to be, and he said, I want to be the Mandarins because they taste better. And I said, the duck or the fruit? And he said, both.
You know what? Respect. Fair enough. If you got, he knows his fruit taste. He knows his duck taste. And Perry the Mandarin is the superior tasting food of both options. We have two guardians this game, Raptor.
Yeah.
And they're on the same side.
Yeah. So
And normally you'd see a warrior support in place, but who's the support? Surely it's Sil, right? Surely?
well, I'm a little cheating right now because I can look exactly at what
No
roles
peeking,
everyone is. But if I had to pick one out of all of these,
Maybe Nua.
I'm gonna switch it up a little and say Neith. I think Neith could be a pretty good support. Think about it. You got the global presence like Athena, you've got a root, you've got a slow, you got the safety that Neiths have. Why not Neith? Right?
All right. I'm going to throw out my prediction. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, all right?
Okay.
Neith is going to be the support, all right?
Alright.
Scylla will be the jungler. Scylla's in the
Okay.
jungle.
Okay.
Nua, I want her all the way in the solo lane. Now we're down to Loki and Rom. And obviously we cannot put Rom in ADC. That is too normal. That's too standard. He's the mid laner, baby. Loki ADC.
You think, okay, knowing what you know about Red Sniper, you think he's gonna be taking
Oh, that
Loki.
is red. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is probably Rom in ADC then. I'm a little bit disappointed about that. Loki mid. Fine. Red's the only one who's decided to stay with sanity. He's like our baseline right now.
Yeah.
It just goes wackier from there.
Well, let me ask you this. I know I'm chair too, but I'm a little preoccupied making sure everything is running. So how about you take this this little chat and talk about what you think the roles are going to be on the other side?
No.
So we see the Khepri. This looks like a pretty normal team comp altogether. Like in a normal game, you'd be seeing the Shiva go jungle. You'd be seeing Cthulhu go
Shiva support.
solo. What are you seeing here?
Shiva support. Absolutely. It's going to be Shiva support. And I would really like to see this Khepri go mid. That's... Alright. Are you asking what I expect to see or what I want to see? Let's clarify that
How about we do
right
both?
now.
How about
Alright.
a little mixture of both?
Alright. I want Shiva to be the support, because I think that's fun. I think that's funny. He run it then. I want Khepri to be mid lane. Why? Big Beetle, mid lane, just put him there. I don't care. Nothing else. Put him in the mid lane. Cthulhu, that's... I actually want to see Cthulhu ADC. I want to see him swinging. I want to see him swinging with the claws.
The big meaty claws, man. I would love to see that too. Well, hey, we are actually ready to go right into game.
What is it?
Game number 1. This is the normal set, remember? And
He's jungle, so that's close enough.
yeah.
Okay.
It looks like there's
Yeah.
a bit of a role swap. I based these off of the roles that they're listed down, but it looks like, or no, I'm right.
It is the Nua support. Let's go.
It is new also.
All right.
Yeah.
If Mega Dinosaur is watching this right now, he'd be so happy. I don't know if anyone's ever teamed with that man, but if you have, you know that he's got the craziest support takes, and this is one of them. I'm going to send this to him later on. But over here on the red side, the Mallards, all right? Donlin is our jungler, I suppose, right?
Yes.
Do we have the Khepri mid? Do we have the Khepri mid?
no, we don't.
No, we don't.
Khepri
it's
does have
Shiva?
mannequins though. It's Shiva on. It's Kurnanos support Khepri ADC. So you were right about one of them. Over in the right lane though, we see a bit of a gank on the jungle Cthulhu. How often do you get to say that?
Very often in the All Stars, and Scylla is going to be the jungler. So okay, I like that. I don't think you out-secure this one, Donlin, but I respect the effort. I respect Cthulhu early game stepping up to Scylla early game and saying, who can get the totem of Ku better? It's Scylla. It's still Scylla,
It's definitely
unfortunately.
Scylla.
Man, what a game. This is what you come to the All-Stars for, right? This is the exact kind of game. If it was anything else, I'd be disappointed. If this was logical, worst game of my life.
completely agree. Well, we have one logical pick over here. We were right about the Rama going over to that duo lane, and actually Kuzco getting aggressive here.
He's expended the blink. He's looking for blood. The crush is still early game, so it doesn't kill. But hey, freak out! He is here. Can he find the first blood? Though he can. Freak out. Puts Cthulhu Jungle in the dirt. Oh, that's slow. Actually gets the beads out from Dub Catcher. I'm not sure if he caught any dubs off that.
The
though. He's still
minions
on
are
the
chasing
hunt.
him. He knew he was there.
Oh, we got the execute! Oh my goodness. Wow.
Wow.
This is a game so far.
That I feel so bad as a Scylla main, because that would have been such a cleaner kill if Kuzco had hit that first Sikkim. He missed the Sikkim in the jungle, and that's what caused him to freak out to have to chase him down. And unfortunately, it led to his death. But he did die to the tower, so that's huge for Kuzco on this Scylla, not giving that kill to Dubcatcher. And now Dubcatcher falling a little bit behind. A, he didn't get that kill, and B, he did get the assist though, but B, Freak Out got that first blood.
My big takeaway is that you just said you're a Scylla main.
Yeah, so anyone who's been in the league for a decent bit will know that in Season 4, my team would not let me play anything but Scylla in that mid lane.
You didn't have to admit to it, though. Like, man, come on.
Hey, I had to justify why I was saying that somehow. As over here, Buckwheat feeling hurt.
Whoa!
He
gets the turnaround kill onto Deathly Shriek.
So,
man,
you want to know how that kill happened? Khepri got the kill post-mortem with that Mannequin Scepter.
And
that little big tick of damage.
You know, you got the sun. You roll it on top of someone. You slap them with your claws. Tick, 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 baby. That's all it's about. for a Scarab, he's very big on ticks, which is a little bit strange.
It's those big meaty claws. That was the worst impression I've ever done of a SpongeBob.
Big meaty claws. There we go. Oh, whoa! Red Sniper has to burn the beads though. He's under duress. Oh, here comes the ADC Khepri, though, not able to find the solar flare. I would have been freaking out, but instead the freak out's into the mid lane. Hey, this Loki, he's looking pretty good right now. Is this a thing?
I would not recommend it to anyone who is not named Freakout and not in an All-Stars match. That's kind of important for this pick to even be considered. Actually, if your name's even Freakout, if you're not in an All-Star match, don't do it. But hey, it's working out here very well with the new WAS support. But I do kind of want to come back over here to Red Sniper. He can't stay for much longer, and it does look like he's going to back. Without those beads, Corrupted Storm is 5. He does have access to that ult. But it looks like he's in mid. I forgot that he was the support.
He's the support, man.
He was the support.
He's got Benevolence and Gauntlet of Thieves. I think if he's walking up to Red Sniper and dropping the Wild Hunt, Red's just gonna say, yeah, okay, sure. Do you see the ult come up for Buckwheat?
Spirit Arrow. Okay.
You know, the globals, though. Actually, the globals coming out from the Mandarins is pretty impressive. We'll get back to that in a second, because Freakout is actually not taking damage. Man, Donlin's here, but the Wild Hunt comes through. Can they find the buyer? It does lock him down. Oh! He gets the ultimate off, and he's absolutely fine. Now, hang on, Scylla here. I'm a monster. Fight! Wait, what? That connected? Oh my goodness!
I'm as confused as you are. The orbital strike coming from red, from around the red buff. Quite fitting there, honestly, but it will not hit anyone. Buckwheat and Kuzco over here fighting, and now Storm turning it around, and the support Kurnos gets the kill, taking up quite a bit of poke from the Kuzco Scylla jungle. But that'll be the end of the fight, but Kuzco looks like he's not done with Donlin just yet.
Oh, he wants the camp. He wants the camp. Oh my goodness, the damage is real, but there's no ultimate. So luckily he can't get any ghost hits on this one, but he has to spend the sentry. Oh my goodness, Azur chunks him down, and goodbye to the Scylla. I mean, yeah, you know, You're the jungler. I understand. But you're still Scylla invading 1v3, man. You used your dash to get over the wall, and as they say, you dash, you die. But I don't know that they care. I don't think they care at all.
I really don't think they care either. I did notice that the Scylla went Eye of the Jungle, and I'm assuming that that's going to be a Bancrofts that she's building into now. If she goes attack speed Scylla, I need to see a Polynomicon here. I really do, because Scylla autos are already pretty decent for an ability-based mage, all things considered. I need to see a Polynomicon if that is going to be an attack speed Scylla.
Well, at speed of attack speed, Red Sniper goes down in the 1v1. Apparently, the lobster... Actually, that's a crab. That's just a crab right now.
It's a crab.
Okay, I'm a little bit
Sadly.
disappointed in that,
Yeah.
but it's okay. He finds himself a kill, and I think you can credit that one to the Mannequin Scepter. Just having a little bit better early game, although they did nerf it quite a bit. So, what do you think about Mannequin Scepter right now, right? They took a bunch of damage off of that thing.
Yeah, they really
So
did.
we
I'll
can
get
pick up-
back to it in a second as there's a fight over here. Descent into Madness coming out, trying to get back up the kill on Kuzco, but
Buckwheat?
he will turn around and kill Buckwheat instead. Buckwheat just in the wrong place. Freak Out with the assassination picks up the kill on Donlin, and now Storm in a bit of trouble. Kuzco, though, still low health, has to be careful. And it looks like he's gonna back up. Freak Out, blinks and stands still, just staring at Storm.
Yeah, that's what we call asserting dominance. Right? He doesn't need his blink to do anything, although Kuzco might need Sentry to get out of dodge, because Dovecatcher is on the way. It comes up right in time, though, and now Mallards just have to kind of... They fly. Mallards fly, so they kind of flap their wings and fly back to the safety of their mid lane nest.
I'm very surprised that Azur did not come over and try to help. Obviously, a bit more focused on the wave there, but if he
He's a
had
solo
come over
laner
and
now.
helped, he could have gotten a big kill onto the jungler. The ultimate coming out onto Chargoats.
Wait.
He has no backflip anymore, but with Kuzco being here, Kuzco healed up a lot. Good gosh. But
Chargo,
Oh!
why are you still there? You got the big backflip is not enough to get out of danger. Kuzco just stops and stares.
What were you saying about asserting dominance?
It's all over the map. Actually, it's all over the map. It's all on the side of the Mandarins. We're just having a gentleman's agreement here. We're just saying hello, backing off. Honestly, Donlin is 2 levels down, right? If I'm Freak Out there, All-Stars match or not, I see someone 2 levels down. I'm like, yeah, this guy's dead. I want him dead. Not Freak Out. He's got patience.
I just wonder now what Donlin has against Buckwheat, because he was standing there perfectly fine laughing with Freak Out. Then as soon as Buckwheat comes around the corner, he uses his one and just smacks him.
Nuwa, man. It's a Nuwa. No respect to Nuwas.
You know it.
Put them down.
Completely fair. I do want to point out over here,
Sundering
Deathly
Spear.
Shriek has the Sundering Spear 2 levels up. He uses the ultimate trying to get the kill. Oh, but the aggro's back on the mids. No, it's not.
Oh, it's not enough!
Red Sniper will pick up the kill with the Orbital Strike.
Oh
Huge.
my goodness.
But look at Corrupted Storm. He's rotating over.
Oh, he
Dash!
just dashed!
Red
He just
Sniper used the dash! And there goes the
Hunt!
Wild Hunt! And Corrupted Storm gets the cleanup kill. Both ADCs down. Oh, man. That was greedy on the side of Storm. But I think, on Shriek. But I think that's even more greedy on Sniper's side.
Yeah, it's fine to get the kill there. You can step up a little bit, but you can't use the roll. And now we're seeing even more over. Like, this is just, let's be honest, this might be the Conquest map. But Raptor, this is arena gameplay as the Mallards lose 2 more right there by the mid Harpies. As much death has been rolling through, it has not been looked at. What hasn't died? The Gold Fury.
The Gold
We're 11
Fury.
minutes in. That thing is still just feels just fuck this code.
Does Trick know that this is
man.
happening?
No! No! Oh my God! That is so BM,
That's
man.
so
He had no idea.
disrespectful. Oh my gosh. Deathly Shriek, though, he's taking a lot of damage. He has no defense right now. He has a tier 2 ring and Book of Thoth alongside the mannequins. I'm a monster. It will be pulled out, but it won't be needed. Red Sniper will get that kill, but with Corrupted Storm coming in, can he clean up another? I think Kuzcode might be a little too healthy, and he is aware that Storm is here, though, so won't have another Red Sniper incident.
No, that Corrupted Storm doesn't kill anyone that's above half health right now. I mean, actually the slows, though. He's got Frostbound. Go into the Winter Stance. You can see he's in Winter Stance right now.
He hasn't left Winter Stance since I last saw him.
Like, he's throwing out so many slows. You're going to guarantee that Bramble Blast is connecting.
Though, I don't know if that's slow stacks because they did change. It does stack because I know that they did change it to that slows don't stack. It just goes to the greater of the slows.
Did change that. Oh, we might not have to talk about it too much.
Yeah.
It's pushed away again. Dubcatcher really trying to catch some dubs, but honestly.
Oh no.
0-3. He's kind of just been catching the L's so far. The Shiva Tandava comes out. He might just dance his way to a dance competition victory. He's going for the dash. He finds the second, but in the sky,
orbital
with
strike!
so many global ults, you cannot get away once the Mandarins are on top of you.
Ooh, but the Descent into Madness comes out and picks up Buckbeat.
Oh
but Donlin was already so low. Kuzco has to use the Alma Monster to try and get out. And now he might just be looking for Storm. He can't find it, but he's out of range of the Ops. He blinks in anyway. Red Sniper will pick up the kill. But the bronze balls on Kuzco. Good gosh, what are you doing, man?
I will say, that was actually a really good I'm a Monster coming out from Kuzco. Sure, it didn't connect, but it pushed Corrupted Storm back towards the Tower of the Mandarin, so he had less room to retreat, and he couldn't step towards that jungle path, as what ultimately gets him killed there. So, sure, no damage from it, but really great positioning on it to still find some value. And all that said, I don't think it was an intentional. I don't think anyone is thinking that far into this game right now.
I mean, we have a new support and a Khepri ADC with freaking mannequins. You think anyone is thinking about this game so far? And this hasn't been an arena match. You said it already. It's arena on Conquest. That's really what it is. And those are sometimes the most fun matches to play, but I think we casted one not too long ago. I think it was the playoffs of just last season where there was a game like that where there's a bunch of troll picks and it was basically arena. There was a certain player playing Aphrodite supports when a full attack speed. But yeah, these are fun matches to play as the World Weaver comes out and connects with Dubcatcher.
No way. The dominance from Kuzco. He stood there looking at them and went into I'm a Monster. And now he's being Oh, the Soulshot Brock is so good. Donlin just gets shredded under the tower. And the heal keeps Kuzco alive. Oh my goodness. Raptor. What are we looking at? What are we looking at right now?
We are looking at pure and utter chaos, just like the entire QSL season has been thus far. This is the perfect culmination of the chaos that has been going on. Red Sniper brawling over here with Deathly Shriek. Doesn't look like it'll appeal to much. As Kuzco, he wants those backs still. Those backs have been his this entire set. Freakout's just disrespectful, man. He really is.
I mean, he's not gonna kill the Corrupted Storm, right? He's level 13. Actually, he'll probably kill him. Deathly Shriek finds a kill, and I guess Manders might have overstepped here a little bit. Kuzco, you've dashed into everyone. You're gonna pay for that one. Dubcatcher finally catches himself a dub. And they find more, though.
The slows, the
slows,
the slows, the slows.
The Wild Hunt, the beads are forced out, but now Dubcatcher has the tower. He's got the double kill. And it looks like Mandarin may have asserted too much dominance, and as a result, cost themselves some of that dominance. Tier 1 goes down. It's the first objective. God. There it is. There's the ult from Loki being forced out. Ooh.
Okay, so you know how I commented on the bronze balls and how much I respected it by his Kuzcode? You shouldn't be
No
doing
way.
that. What the hell are they doing right now? They're going for Fire Giant without their Khepri ADC. Are they mad? They are shredding
They've
it
got
very
Calder.
quickly, though. The Calder is shredding this. This is all Calder's damage. You might see a bunch of damage numbers. If Calder wasn't there,
It's all the
they don't
dog.
get that. Calder truly is the god. Remove Scotty, make Calder the god. Cusco already up in the monster, looking for
He's
something.
looking for the back cam.
Those
just leaped
harpies
over the
didn't.
wall.
Those harpies didn't stand a chance. What did those harpies do to you, Cusco?
Bro, he legitimately ganked the heartbeat cam. All right, guys. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, Donlin. I respect it. You saw the enemy juggler use their blink. You used your blink. That's just how things go here. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that Deathly Shriek is winning the fights over here. I mean, I know he's got the mannequins, but that would fall off by now. And Frank's got crit, man.
Yeah, he's got crit. He's got plenty of lifesteal. I'm not entirely sure how Deathly Shriek is winning these. The claw's just too strong, I guess.
Too big, too meaty.
Too big, too meaty. And with that polyproc, that's going to be even meatier.
Oh my god.
I'm interested to see exactly how this Khepri will translate over to the teamfight phase, but we're not in the teamfight phase just yet.
What? We've been in the team.
Well, maybe
phase
we
this
are.
entire
Maybe we
game,
are.
Raptor.
In a normal
There
game,
is no
in a
lane
normal
game.
game, we would not be in the teamfight phase yet. But right now, Chargoat falls to the descent into madness.
Oh, big wild hunt!
Woo! A massive
Wait.
wild hunt. Donlin, who with the double kill, taking up the mid laner, and Azur picks up Red Sniper, and all that's left is the freak out. It was actually the Scylla jungle that fell instead of the mid laner, and this mid
Another
lane
blink?
Loki. So many blinks coming out. Okay, I need to do a count. Actually, this fight isn't over just yet. Dubcatcher trying to go in, and it will be a
he catches it.
deicide. Deicide for the Mallards, and they want this Phoenix. Meanwhile,
Capri's still split pushing, man. Deathly Shriek is just going nuts on this minion wave. He's like, you guys get the bird, I'll solo mine.
all
Over Jargo.
1.6 attack speed of his.
Jargo trying to put up a defense over here, but the Mire has come. Oh no, Deathly Shriek has his target! In comes the crab, and down goes the goat! Oh my god, you can see the moment he locked on. Cusco finds one, but it might have cost him his life. The Shiva Tandava once again wins the dance competition. A Red Sniper is tired of it. He wants some victory himself. Oh! Unfortunately, you are not building damage, my friend. That is a support Gyarados, and he does not find the kill. Oh my goodness. Buckwheat actually gets into the air, and Freak Out is back here. And this bird is actually still standing. Somehow, some way, the Mandarins finally got there. And, you know, I think they have comfortably put themselves in the driver's position of this game.
Well, it took us 20 minutes and one Fire Giant, but we're finally getting a Gold Fury being taken down here. And all it took was taking the middle Phoenix, taking the Fire Giant, getting a Deicide, and a team finally takes this Gold Fury. I call that worth. That completely makes sense to me.
Pyromancer still hasn't gone down. The Pyromancer is the lone survivor of this just annihilation across the map. We've lost ducks left and right. We've lost multiple towers, a bird, the Fury. The Pyromancer somehow is still,
Okay, that's
still
what I
sitting
want to
pretty.
see. I want to see that for the rest of the game. No one touched this Pyromancer. That stays Chargoat having the backflip, but this damage Cthulhu doing quite
my
a bit.
God.
No Aegis for the Neath. He went
Sir!
Sun Speeds.
That is Donlin's surrender vote. That's Donlin's surrender vote right there. Because Azur just stole his kill, man! That was his solo kill! I can't believe he did him that dirty like that. I agree, Donlin. F6, get me out. My team is trolling.
As soon as you said Azure, all I could think of was Mifflin. Yeah, Buckwheat is gonna go down the mid. But all I could hear when you said Azure like that was Buckwheat or was Mifflin saying Calvin. Exact same scenario too, just missing the pentakill opportunity. Oh my gosh. Freak Out gonna get the kill on the left side of Deathly Streak. Shriek trying to attack that light Phoenix though. I think
they're gonna lose the Fire Giant.
They're gonna get the Fire Giant again. Unfortunately, the Khepri carry is gonna miss out on it, but I think he's more worried. No,
like this.
Get off of it. Get off of it.
You don't have to do it. No. You know what? I think if they take it, they just lose. Mallards lose. Okay, it's game over.
It's
guys.
game over. It doesn't matter what happens the rest of this game. The Mandarins take game number 1. Should we just stop watching now and get ready for game number 2?
Yo, wait. What if? All right. That's an idea for the next All-Stars, right? Whoever kills the Pyromancer first can win the game. You have to stop the enemy team from ever taking the Pyromancer.
It's just called the Fire Giant Dance. That's the game. That's the name of the game mode. It's just the Fire Giant Dance.
Oh boy! Freak Out. Freak Out's got the moves, man. I think he's living up to the name. I think Freak Out is just kind of in a dance competition with Dubcatcher. We have made this reference a few times, but I think that's what's going on in the mid lane right now. Dubcatcher, he wants his competition back too. He's trying to run him down. The Wild Hunt is expended. And man, he's just grooving along. He's past the Phoenix, takes him down. Mid laner has successfully died. But now the Aegis comes out from Dubcatcher, looking for the knockup. But Red Sniper is in the area. He's put some damage out. Buckwheat goes up, goes down, finds the stun. But that's only a support, my friends. Like, you haven't gotten a whole lot of value there for that kill. Is 3v. What the heck was that damage?
Scylla.
That was insane, Raptor. Like, that was like
that's
half his health bar.
That's just Scylla. Speaking of half his health bar, Red taking down the half his health bar by
my god, the Scarab Blessing.
And Khepri almost turned that around. He almost got a kill on Red at first, and then onto Kuzcode. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble breaking down this game just because I don't know how to break it down. How is Khepri beat? Like, Kepri's 5-7, Rama is 7-5. It kind of looks like Red Sniper has been winning this game, but no. Every single time we look at a 1v1, it's either a trade or it's Red Sniper dying to this Khepri. Donlin goes in and doing the damage to Charred Goat, but on the backside, Dubcatcher
goes
down Red. Oh,
what
a lot of
leak coming out from Donlin straight into the madness. But here he comes, zooming along. There's no way that connected. I am so salty for Donlin. He's moving so fast.
Well, he does have Charon's coin. He does get the extra bonus movement speed in I'm a Monster. But that was fast. He was moving lightning fast. He had the need for speed right there, my friends. And there were no cops chasing him. He just wanted to move that fast.
No, I think we're just so used to seeing these Scyllas pop I'm a Monster, like ready, primed to use it, and just finding their target right away. We never see them actually just move like that. Sure, we've seen some defensive I'm a Monsters use to retreat, but never like that. Kuzcode is looking for blood. He will do whatever it takes to find it with I'm a Monster. Now it's a matter of, can he get these oracles before Corruptus? Yeah, he can.
Did you just ask if a Scylla could two-shot the oracles?
Before Corrupted Storm came around the corner, I thought he would like loop under, but he went the long way around.
Look at the damage he's doing to a full tank Carnanos.
Man, but they're giving up the Fury.
Well, not anymore. With those fire shards, they do know that this is happening, and I'm a Monster is back up. Or no, it's not. I'm sorry, but he steals it. The crush steals it away. Red Sniper taking a ton of damage, but so is Storm. Ooh, could the Sentinel come out? No, he thought he was running the other way. Astral Arrow's
that's
coming
unlucky.
out, or Oval Strike coming out, but not able to get it. Kuzcoda, you might be in the wrong neighborhood here, friend. He does get the kill!
Finds one!
But Dubcatcher does find him
Unfortunately.
in the end.
Unfortunately, that's a jungle for support trade, as weird as it sounds. And so, not really worth it, especially now that they've lost their ADC as well. I feel like Kuzco forgot for just a moment that Kurnos is the support player here. And
I've been
not
forgetting
one
all
of the
match.
primary
I don't
DPS.
blame him.
He's got animosity though. Never mind. He's got the damage. He's here to shred. He's got there.
He has gotten there, and quite a bit of health. Every single one of those items, assuming that he goes into like a Magi's or bless his heart and what is it, an orchard? What's the other one that where you build stacks and get the shield? I forget its name because it's never bought.
Hide of the Leviathan?
No, Hide of the Urchin. Hide of the Urchin. That's what I was
Hide of
thinking.
the Urchin.
I said urchin, but I couldn't think of it. Ooh, freak out. They know that was open, and Donlin gets scared into the descent into madness, but it will not matter. He will fall. Freak out will fall in turn. But yes, if he goes into either Magi's or Hide of the Urchin, that animosity is just going to be hitting even harder as Red Sniper takes down Dubcatcher in the middle. And it's 2 for 2 right now.
I'm going to defend myself here. It used to be called Hide of the Leviathan. I know it was. And I don't know why it was changed. I think Hide of the Leviathan is a much cooler name than Hide of the Urchin. Like,
Well, no one
that's
buys
what
the
I haven't
items, so
heard.
if they made it a cool name, then people would buy it for no reason because it's a useless item. So they were
I
just
don't know. It's a nice item. I like. It's an okay item.
All right, so I'm just noticing something. I'm just noticing something. We see 3 Sunders on the side of the Mallards and a Bracer. Actually, 4 Sunders. 4 Sunders and a Bracer on the side of the Mallards. You know what I want to see? I want to
Brace
see.
for sundering.
I want to see how fast this Scylla moves when she has Bracer down. Ooh, the Orbital Strike almost pulling off.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh!
Oh wow.
That's a
lot more damage than I
tank, by
expected.
the way.
Oh, and that is not a tank currently getting mauled by a dog. This is half the health there. Azur has actually not died at all this game so far. Like, I think Azur needs to get in there more, but I take it back. Corrupted Storm finds the kill. Azur's the one leading the charge. World Weaver comes through, Buckwheat, and Kuzcode are here! Kuzcode finds one, but is immediately deleted! Jargo backflips over the Cthulhu. That was a nice little trick there, and Buckwheat trying to find the stun, does force the beads out from Donlin. He's just running through the team right now, does not have fire shards available, so he will be falling here. It's just a matter of to who, and Dubcatcher picks that one up. And Jargo, he's still gonna die! No way, Donlin! Followed
use
him
the
all
blink?
the way down.
He didn't. Donlin still
Yep.
has the blink.
Yep.
How did he catch up to him? I have
He's
no
just got the
clue.
moves.
He
Well.
must. Oh, that poly hitting for 200 on the Phoenix. That's going to chunk it down. All that's left is freak out. He's the Mandarin's only hope. Donlin on the
I don't-
lookout for him. It's
He's
not
not
going to
even
happen.
trying.
He's
He's in
just
the
trying to
fire
get the
minions.
minions. Oh my gosh. The only one hitting
nice.
the Phoenix, though, is Deathly Shriek.
Wait. Oh my goodness, the ADC, Kepri can't take him down all by himself, I say that, but never mind, he took him down all by himself, and look at that dance! Raptor, we said it was gonna be wacky. Have we lived up to the expectations that were set?
I think we exceeded it, and this was the normal match. This
How
was
do
the
you-
normal match.
How do you escalate from here, right? Now you're picking for the enemy, but they just played Cthulhu Jungle and Kepri ADC and Scylla Jungle. How do you escalate from there? How do you put them where they don't want to be?
All I'm gonna say is that we're probably gonna see an Opwash carry, an Opwash ADC somewhere. That would be my guess. Look, I don't know how you exceed this. Actually, I do, and I can think of a few ways, but I can't really put it into words right now.
We gotta keep it PG.
yeah. Let's say bad poo crazy is how I think this is going to get. I can see just knowing the players on these teams and how creative they can be and how trolly they can be. We just saw a taste of it right here. I'm excited as hell for the next few games. But I do want to point out Khepri ADC, attack speed Khepri, 22k damage.
Yeah, but Red Sniper did 23.
It doesn't
So,
matter.
Obviously, it's bad.
It doesn't matter.
No, that's actually ridiculous. Amounts of damage coming out from the Khepri. I don't know what exactly was happening over there, but look at the structure damage. 4,000 as well coming out from Deathly Shriek. Like, it was going nutty. He's just going insane on the structures overall, despite never actually getting to hit the Fire Giant.
Yeah. The Deathly Streak without the Fire Giant is... it just makes me scared for what this Khepri could have done if he ever got the Fire Giant.
Can we get an F in chat for that? Please?
I think this Deathly Shriek would get even more deadly and even more even streakier. That Khepri was scary, which is weird to say for a Khepri with Mannequin Scepter and all rings. But I'm excited to see what this next game brings. I really am.
All right, well, we'll get to that next game in due time, Raptor. But first, we're going to take a short break as we get everything prepared for the, what do we even call this? The pick your opponent round? It's round 2, baby! It's All-Stars! And coming up after this.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chilling, kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey.
your god for you, and likewise. So I probably see some very interesting things come out. And Raptor, we talked about it during intermission. You already know I want to see Deathly Shriek make Red Sniper now play the Khepri ADC. What are the odds of it?
Well, I'd say pretty high. I should note that the roles roles that you see on the bottom of the screen will actually be accurate this time. So they went for a fun little role swap in game 1. In game 2 is exactly as it was written in the announcement. So Azure will actually be over there facing off against Red Sniper.
He was playing ADC anyway. He was Scotty. Doesn't count.
And then Deathly Shriek will be over in the solo lane. So you know what? How about I just show you them? Are you ready to see the matchups that you'll be seeing?
Get us in there.
All right. So you'll be seeing King Arthur versus Nike in the solo lane. You'll be seeing Maui versus Yamoja in the jungle. Mercury versus Kali in the mid. Apua versus Kukul Khan in support. And then Kumba Karna versus Neith in the carry lane. And those are your matchups.
Why did you give him a real hunter? Wait, what? Why did you give him a hunter? You can't even build attack speed Kumba Karna. It's too long of an attack chain. Like,
No. He can make it work. I believe in Red Sniper. He really.
Why are the solo laners both warriors, man? Like, what do you guys do? Why'd you give King Arthur? He's like, yeah, you know what? Who I want to face? I would just love to face the solo lane king. Put me against King Arthur. That's a fun matchup that's no one ever seen before. What are you doing?
It is very curious as to why Deathly Shriek gave Charlie King Arthur of all picks. And then Charlie, I'm not sure if the Nike was first or second after the King Arthur, but he probably just felt bad and gave him a warrior anyway. Nike not the best warrior, and especially not very good into King Arthur. Doesn't have very many ways to disrupt him at all. And King Arthur just kind of bullies her out, which as Nike you kind of want to be the one bullying over there. So that solo lane matchup is going to be... Am I allowed to say that's going to be a stomp? I don't think I am. It's going to be rough for the Nike over there.
It's going to be a tough one.
She's going to need a lot of support from her Yamoja jungle.
At least you got healing.
You do have healing, but guess what? The other side has Maui in the jungle.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The Maui actually looks kind of nasty. Because if you've seen Maui in jungle fights... Oh my god. Hawaii just blocks off so much of it. You go flying when he pulls that landmass up. And I am going to call it Hawaii from now on. That's the only thing
you're not going to call it Maui? You're not going to call the island that's actually based on, which is Maui?
No, we're not. Because that's too confusing, right? Am I talking about the god? Am I talking about the island? It's too much. So... Maui's the god, Hawaii's the island. There you go. Hey, Maui himself is an island of his own. Have you seen the muscles?
Well, Maui the island and Cabrakan the mountain. What other nicknames could we give gods in this match? King Arthur the sword. You got Kukul Khan the... I don't even know what he is. Is he a dragon? Is he a snake?
He's a feathered serpent. All right? No, he's not a dragon. All right, listen. This is very particular. He's not a dragon. He's a feathered serpent. All right? Dragons are a different thing. And one could argue that, dragons are serpents themselves. Oh, we're just going right into game.
We're just going into game because I want to show you something. I want to show you what they're doing.
Oh my goodness, wait. Is this the Goon Squad? Hey, wait, they're tired of losing games. They said, come play with us today. Okay. Who's going to lead the charge?
It looks like it's going to be Charlie on this King Arthur. Not looking towards the red buff. I thought that might be the goal.
Oh, they're going to catch him on the way to the purple buff.
Yeah. They're looking
Oh
for
my
this
goodness.
purple buff.
They have no idea. They have no idea. It's all over now. In swings Coos Code. And now you found yourselves in the wrong neighborhood. Red Sniper, the ADC, finds the first kill. And they're just going to... Are they just going to let Donlin go? They're just going to let Donlin go.
Hey, look, I'd be scared of a Kukulkan
Oh, wait, no, he threw an ability. He threw an ability. It's all ogre now. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, he's just gonna lose half his life bar. Okay, dude, I'm not gonna lie, Raptor. If someone throws an ability at me after I've decided they live, I'm screaming at my team to go back in.
Well, at that point, Charlie had already teleported back over to right.
Recall and run back.
They already lost their Heavenly. But I do want to point out, besides Red Sniper, everyone is level 1 still on the side of the Mandarins. Well, Charlie and Freakout just hit level 2 and Cusco as well. So technically it's worth because more of them hit level 2 first now? Okay, well that's immediately disproved as Dubcatcher and Donlin hit 2 as well. Oh,
He's got the XP lead. He's got the lead.
You do get the XP lead onto Sniper, but look at the XP lead
Sniper
on the
with
other side.
mannequins?
Yeah, apparently he's salty about the Mannequin Scepter Khepri from last game, and now he's trying to give him a taste
The
of
hit chain is so much worse. It's so much. Listen, Raptor, I have done attack speed Kumbhakarna. I wanted to see how it would feel. It feels terrible. The last hit takes so long to bring around. No matter how high your attack speed is, it feels so bad.
Well, hey, you got Maui and Mercury, who are going to have very good attack speed, maybe. Okay, maybe not the Maui, but the Mercury definitely will. But that's perfectly evened out with this Kali. I have no idea how to answer your question. That's why I'm kind of dodging it and moving on to something else. But I love this Maui jungle. I really do, and I'm excited to see how it does. It has a very good matchup into Yamoja, because Yamoja, you know, historically not very good in the jungle role. She's a tried and true support.
You're joking, right?
She's a tried and true support. I've never seen a good Yamoja in jungle. Never.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah. It's amazing how many people try it and they find out the hard way. That doesn't work. By the way, Cusco has a horrific emblem, and he just used it trying to pick up the kill on the Corrupted Storm. It's not going to be enough, though.
Man, I will say I find it a little bit curious that the mountains were given... hang on, let's hold that thought, because Cusco has just hooked Donlin, and this might be a very dead serpent, a feathered serpent, by the way, and he will have those feathers plucked. Dubcatcher gets out of dodge. But I find it interesting, right? The mountains are given Yamoja and Kali, and they thought, let's give him Opwash, the anti-heal god.
Yeah, it is very curious. I did tell you that we would be seeing an Opwash come out in this duo lane. I said it would be carry because, you know, I personally love Opwash support. I'll admit that it's not very good, but that won't keep me from loving it.
Yeah, you know what? You admitted it. Okay, I'll accept it. I won't give you... We'll talk about this afterwards, but I'll let you off the hook for now.
We'll talk about it afterwards, but, you know, I'm very curious to see how this Opwa does do because, you know, he's a very good counter into Yamoja and keeps Kali from healing. But that will only become prominent after Kali dives him, and it will be a tank Opwa, which will make it even harder to dive him. But historically, Opwa is not very good when you're diving on top of him. And that's exactly what Kali exceeds at. So I'm interested to see how Buckwheat plays this.
I just love that Sniper opted to ignore that whole mini wave and just run at Dubcatcher and just see what he could do. It wasn't a lot. He's a Kumbhakarna, but I respect it. I respect the decisions that are being made somewhat in this game.
Yeah, so I'm very curious about something real quick as we see a fight in mid lane. Ooh, the hook. Missed from Kuzco, but a nice dash. That's a tank, Kukulkan. How much can they actually do to this man? Quite
He
a
only
bit.
has earring. He doesn't have tank stats yet. He is definitely dead. That MP5 is not making him any harder to kill. Well, Corrupted Storm shows up, gets out of dodge immediately. But, oh, hey! The GOAT shows up, and Deathly Shriek lets out a death shriek as he goes down.
The Char Goat picking up the kill. But as I was saying, oh wait, hold on, Kuzco in a bit of trouble here. Why were you trying to do oracles when your health was in the red, bud? That is something I do not understand, and I will never understand why jungles do it. And I'm allowed to say that because I'm a jungle who does it. But
Hey man, it wasn't in the red until I started the oracle.
But something I'm very curious about. Freak Out, the mid laner, the mid lane Mercury, went Eye of the Jungle. And now, that's a lot of attack speed, good HP 5 and MP 5 once he goes into the jungle, but that's just thing. That's when he goes into the jungle. How useful is it in the mid lanes? He barely escapes, but the bleed will take him down by Corrupted Storm.
Good Riptides, but not enough. Oh, Hawaii comes out! Good stun from Maui. Kuzco pulls them back in, and the archers will do the rest. Godlin laid down to rest. He's able to get his way on out of there. But I will say, I've seen this every now and then, not on specifically Mercury mid. I'll hold that caveat there as Deathly Shriek goes down. But I have seen some mid laners pick up this eye. And normally it's like a set because they're planning on making the rotations. They're looking for the fights in the jungle. They're looking to scale up into the late game and find their value there. And that's probably what's going on here is actually that speed buff did get taken away. Azur is just not having a good time right now. I mean, what are you going to do? Maui's in your face. What are you going to do about it? He goes down. It's a stun. He's 1v2 and man, there's no damage here until Deathly Shriek gets to this fight. But oh no, Buckwheat's also here. Is that tornado enough? That tornado was enough. It should be enough, and it is. Donlin gets the kill.
But that won't be the end of it. Buckwheat is still having to run away from Deathly Shriek, and now Freak Out joins the party. Empty the crypts, comes out, try to peel, but it will not be enough thanks to the Sonic Boom. Freak Out will be able to get out, but Kali gets her target and heals back up to full health, taking down Buckwheat. But in comes Chargoat.
What is the solo laner doing here? He's getting melted down is what he is doing. He should be fine.
The Carry Kumba!
Wait,
the Carry Kumba!
is here! But Deathly Shriek gets on out! Up into the sky, an epic uppercut! And it might just be the end for Red Sniper. He's gone on too far. Hawaii! Oh, what a knockback! Are you kidding me? Corrupted Storm, though, he's able to get out, Freak Out, back into the fight, looking for some, but the Sentinel of Zeus has just now been dropped. It's a huge shield. It's gonna keep him alive. Freak Out goes down. Kuzco back out. What an exchange for, like, 2, 3 kills, maybe? I mean, the Mandarins, they just keep pouring on in, and it just doesn't feel like it was all that worth it. But, Raptor, I feel like my favorite part of that fight was seeing Freak Out dash in from one jungle path, from the mid lane, and then just Sonic Booms out the other, right back into it.
Well, both were a dash out. He was dashing away from Storm and from Storm and Donlin on one side, and then ulting away from everyone else on the other side. But yeah, no, that was hilarious. Great dodge work by Freak Out. And he isn't able to pick up one of those kills. I apologize.
Kuzco, though?
Yeah, Kuzco, that speed buff is his. They're pinging the Fire Giant. They're pinging the Fire Giant again.
There is no way they do this at 10 minutes. Like, look, the Buckwheat knows they're here. This isn't happening. It's going down way too slowly.
They don't have an ADC this time.
Hey, look, they're all on their way. Shargo is... Why did you Spear of the Nine Winds now? It's not even half Oh! And they're coming on in. The collapse is here. One goes down on each side, but the Fire Giant knock-up finds the kill onto Corrupted Storm. What a disaster. Donlin trying to recall in his tornadoes, but that will not save you from Excalibur.
So this is a little lesson for all of you here. Don't do Fire Giant as soon as it spawns if you don't have an Anubis and an actual Hunter on your team. Fire Giant just does too much damage, and you don't do enough this early in the game. Kali can shred, but if you look at her build, she doesn't have any penetration. She's just attack speed. She barely has damage right now with that build. You can't consider her as a true Hunter. And they just had no way to shred that down, and that was a very risky move. You know, you gotta give them credit for trying stuff out. That is what worked in game 1, but, you know, at 15 minutes when they had a comfortable lead.
I just realized he's a full damage Nike. He has Soul Eater and Transcendence, and look at the way he is slapping Cusco right now. He should have his dash available to get out of danger. He does.
Uh-oh, look around the back.
Overextends a little bit. Keep an eye out. There's a jungler and a support on their way. Spirit of the Night wins. A little bit off the mark there. Not going to pick up kill on Cusco. Deathly Shriek now looking low as the jump, but a good dash comes out from Freak Out. And he gets the kill there. One more to the tally board. But Raptor, honestly, what I've really been wanting to talk to you about is Red Sniper and his Polynomicon first item.
So I love Polynomicon, right? I think it's a fantastic item. We hear a bit of laughing over here by Donlin, and this is looking like a solo lane party over here if I've ever seen one. But yeah, Red Sniper, as soon as we're talking about him, he does go down to Dub Catcher over here. But Polynomicon, I love it. It's a very good item. When you build it second or third, preferably third, not first item when there's things like Book of Thoth on the table. It's a very good item. I just think that getting that Book of Thoth first would have been a lot more important.
He's an avid reader. He wants to pick up as much of the library as he can. And also looking to pick some stuff up is the Mallards looking to pick up some kills. They find one, but it might cost them Corrupted Storm. No, the destruction is enough to get him out of danger. Donlin still in a tough spot here as Freak Out finds a kill. No solo laner available for the Kukulkan support to run to. Gets stunned down. Over the wall comes Cusco, but straight into the tornadoes, and Dub Catcher finds the kill. This one just keeps on going. Under the tower, Azur finds the kill on the Chargo. Under the sea, indeed. I mean, they just keep going, man. It's a bloodbath out here.
It really does, and this is very reminiscent of game number 1, just an arena match. We're at 24 kills, 13 minutes into the game. Like, how?
Oh my god!
That's a lot of kills for this short of a time. Red Sniper though, falling 2 levels behind, even though he hasn't really rotated at all. Uppercut, doing a lot of damage to Dubcatcher Land. Look at the polyproc, but it won't be enough to heal from Dubcatcher Land. Plus the Spirit Arrow, that's enough to pick up Red Sniper.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much damage, and you know, that's the thing about Kumbhakarna is he attacks very slowly, and if you don't actually have a minion nearby to launch into someone, that doesn't actually do all that much damage. It's very reliant on having that minion there to get that extra bit of damage off. And
this is as solo lane as I've ever seen.
Bro, that's so rude, Shriek. What the hell, man? He's just chilling. You gonna swing at him like that? Yeah, you know, lose your ADC for it. Dub Catcher, L Catcher on that one. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that?
I don't know. It's a little late now, just as it's a little late for Donlin to back out of this, and Cusco pulling out the island. This steals away the Pyromancer. And these solo laners are just staring at each other still.
Man, and real recognizes real, and the solo laners wait, I just realized it's Crit Arthur. It's Crit Arthur. He's got rage and a tier 1 shuriken alongside his rune forge right now. They've blinked in place. They've up downed. That's all that's happening here, folks. It's just that's it. That's the party. You know what, Raptor? I'm not going to throw this to you. I'm not going to throw you into this mess. I'm going to revisit a question that a friend asked me.
Okay.
How would you cook the Gold Fury?
How would I cook the Gold Fury?
How would you cook the Gold Fury?
I mean, medium well. Like, that's... Medium well is just how
So you're grilling it.
should be put. You don't like medium well?
No, I just want to confirm you're grilling it.
Oh, grill. Yes.
Okay, so you're grilling it medium well. What season you put it on this guy?
Ooh. Well, there's an epic uppercut from Red Sniper
running
trying
away.
to get him out from Dumbcatcher, but he hits a great spirit arrow, and with the help of the beads,
Wait,
can't
freak
out
out,
getting
though.
here in time. Can't freak out getting here in
Oh,
time.
he can! He can! There's no way! Oh my god! Red Sniper is alive! The island is here! Special delivery, baby! Straight to the grave! Go home! Find yourself a nice Gold Fury to eat. What? Shriek? Hello? What? We're just chilling in bases now. He was specially delivered all the way to the enemy base. He's sitting on the doorstep, waiting for his package to be collected. Oh, he's gonna die to Fountain. He wants to die to Fountain.
He
and
didn't
Order
get his
Titan
wish.
gets it.
He didn't get his wish.
Oh my god.
Okay,
He's
so
got to make the journey again.
This has completely devolved into chaos. Where's FDOT and PBM when we need them? This would be the perfect cast for them to join us, but my gosh, I don't know what to make of this game anymore. There seems to be no rhyme or reason. Ooh, a nice little portal there to bring Freak Out back. He canceled? Why did he cancel the Sonic Boom there? Instead, he gets caught out by the River's Rebuke, but a nice blink will get him out of there.
He just wanted to use all the mobility tools. He wanted to force that. Oh boy, big jump in from
That's a
Corrupted
lot of
Storm.
bleed, though. That's a lot of bleed.
Oh my goodness! The damage is so good. He gets a full heal off of it. Jargo, my man, is just... You know, we were talking about solo laner things.
The
but,
crits!
I don't know.
The 130 crits! Massive! It's absolutely massive. Chargo will he though?
Oh my god.
Will he?
No, sir. He is walking or spinning away, I should say. I think that's the first island that is not connected. That is unfortunate for Kuzco. My, that's unlucky. Corrupted Storm.
No. That was
It's a
just
limbo
the
wall.
average Ymir wall. Just don't wall off the enemy, wall off your teammates. That's the average Ymir wall right there.
I mean, fair. It's a little bit worse since it's the ult this time. It's like even worse than the average Ymir wall. But I mean, hey, you know, you take what you can get. You take what you can get, and you don't throw a fit, as my mother once told me. Although I'm not sure how much it applies to Smite, and they're looking to get Azure on this one. I'm not sure if they succeed, but he's out of Omi, and the horrific does come through. What? A bunch of damage.
That's Sunder right there.
Just dance. He's laughing in the tornadoes. And you know what? He can. It's support Kukulkan. They don't do damage. He's level 12.
Meanwhile, over here, Freak Out taking a lot of damage, a lot of crits from this Neath, but in comes the carry, Kumbhakarna, and with the help
finds it.
of his team, Red Sniper will pick this up, and Donlin play the average random support in my casual games, just jumping around with the enemy as I die. Or was he a massive bait as Freak Out, a small, very small, Sonic Boom.
Oh, he's
Isn't it enough to
trying.
get him out?
He's on the chase. He's looking, but I feel like he could just turn around on Donlin at some point here because
He can.
he's used his full kit. He's 5 levels down. Just kill the man. You have fully stacked rage. Just punch the stupid serpent in the face. I swear, if we pan one more time to these solo laners, and they just stand in here as Buckwheat fights for his life from Corrupted Storm. He Wait, what's happening here? He's actually, like, not losing this horribly. Like, what is happening? Oh, the Sprute comes out, but unfortunately he is immune to that at that point. Oh my, I cannot believe Corrupted Storm had to use the ultimate there against a level 14 support Upwash. Like, that happened.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at these solo laners doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Got full damage Nike and a crit King Arthur over here in the solo lane.
That's the worst part, isn't it? That's the worst part. If you're gonna build full damage and crit, don't just stare at the guy. You built this to see the big funny damage numbers. Give me the big funny damage numbers.
Okay, to be fair, in Chargoat's defense, we saw a crit from him earlier and it only did 135. That was probably the moment when he was like, is it even worth it to fight anymore?
Well, it's because he only has one stack of his rage. He just needs to get more crit online so he can start getting more crits. And I feel like I've been staring at the same build for a long time. However, Fire Giant once again started up. I don't know that they have the shred, but it is going down. Fire Giant looking for a knockback.
Spirit of the 9 wins. Spirit of the 9 wins.
And
Spirit of the 9 wins.
The Kukulkan support has stolen it away and put Red Sniper into passive. Cusco goes down. Red Sniper goes down. And it's a full wipe on the Fire Giant with only Freak Out left alive to defend, and that's only because he's in base.
Spirit of the 9 wins, man. That was so telegraphed. The Maui ult just coming out slightly too early. Could you say it was early, though? Like, he was trying to get the confirm before the Spirit of the 9's wins come out? But this is a tank, Kukulkan. How much is that Spirit of the 9 wins doing? I don't know. I think that was just a massive misplay on Kuzco's parts. Or he could have been trolling on purpose. I mean, who knows with this game anymore?
I feel like you just ult the enemy team at that point, right? You just launch them into the Fire Giant pit and make them take fire pool damage. Why are you spinning, Chargo? You built crit. Give me the funny crit numbers. I don't
he's
want
waiting
to
for
see
that
another
Deathbringer,
spin.
man. He's waiting for that Deathbringer to finish. Then he's gonna start critting.
It's got to be malicious, right? It's got to be malicious Deathbringer.
You would think, but you know, what if he doesn't buy the a glyph on the Deathbringer, and then he goes like, I don't know, Executioner or something, and buys the glyph on that?
I'll be so mad. You can't buy Deathbringer and not give me a glyph on it. Like, wow, that was a bunch of damage just from Kuzco's basic attack. That must have been the Polynomicon triggering on Deathly Shriek.
He doesn't have or Kuzco, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Buckwheat. That's rude. That's rude. That is rude.
Man, I am never just standing there. That Donlin has to die for that one, and he is being locked down. They will run through tornadoes to look for him. But Freak Out actually takes the fall here. Over the wall comes Corrupted Storm, and it feels like this is where the main damage really is for the Mallards, and he's just tearing through them.
What? How did he walk through that? Did you see him walk through that little portal instead of getting pushed back?
Hey man, you know, sometimes you make a mistake on which way the portal is going, and I don't know.
It pushed him back the first time though. He got pushed back by it, and then he walked through it the second time. What the heck happened?
In his defense, Riptide has the wonkiest hitbox I've ever seen. I'll like walk clear to the side of it. It's like, I'm sorry, sir. I actually detected a hair within the portal, and therefore your entire body is going through. Also going down is Chargo, along with his left side, Phoenix. It's so slow, though, Raptor. Like, it's such a slow burn on these structures. Oh, big Sonic Boom. Might find us a couple more kills here in our 25-minute game with about, what is that, 47 deaths so far?
That's 48.
Let's shoot for 50. Can we get 50? Sniper's
We're gonna get 50. There's no way we don't get 50. Neither
Can they
team
get-
ends the
Oh,
game without at least
there-
3 more kills either side,
Oh my
and
God,
Freakout's gonna be
destruction,
one of them.
Whoa! Big destruction rips through that fight, and that is a huge River's Rebuke. Down to the passive, but Corrupted Storm is not there. He's gonna get the revive off. Corrupted Storm no longer has his ultimate available. There's no destruction to keep himself alive. But can he find the stun? Yes, he can. Can he avoid the stun? Yes, he can! What an up down! He gets the kill, but can he get the reset onto Buckwheat? The healing is insane! What the hell did I just watch?
Death's Embrace? Plus Yamoja? Plus Chargoat not doing anything? I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure that out myself. Donlin, what is Donlin doing? Where is he?
Man,
is he trying to?
He's gonna end the game. The call has been. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. He doesn't have the damage. He's going back in. Oh my God. The ult doesn't even deal damage because he was banished, so no one was taking the aggro. That is a tragedy in 3 parts right there.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk, but I can't breathe. I'm laughing too hard right now. As we see the normal sight. Yes, do it, Kuzcode. Nice job.
Just pulled him in, and he dies. What? There's no way Red will actually win Telkine's ring, right?
Red did in fact go Telekine's ring. He did. Also, he does not have Book of Thoth fully stacked just yet. That's gonna be a massive.
He's working on it, all right.
That's
He's
gonna
a
be a
slow
massive.
reader.
Speaking of working on it.
He's an avid reader, but a slow reader. Not as slow as Corrupted Storm, shredding down the Fire Giant. Uh-oh.
Kuzcode using the ultimate,
Okay.
trying to catch Storm, but Storm, seeing that he missed, that must have been a pity or something, because he just kind of let Kuzco go after that.
It's like, yeah, okay, man, that's the ultimate. That's all I really wanted. I'll see you at the Phoenix defense. Actually, I don't even think they will see each other at the Phoenix defense. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that there is a Phoenix defense.
I'm not
Because
convinced
I
there's a
think-
Phoenix. I'm not convinced there's a Titan. Let's get into real conspiracy theory hours.
Oh.
Corrupted Storm just kind of wiped everyone, and that's the
Wow.
game. That's the game right there.
I mean, you would think so, but is it? Is it really the game?
Well, let's see. 3 people with fire
I'm not
giants.
convinced.
You know what? Considering how this game has gone, they're all gonna get wiped by this Phoenix right here. Except they're
They
not
even
even
pushed
bothering
them, not
with
going
it.
for
They
Phoenix.
do just want this game over. Donlin?
Do they? Donlin is gonna go ahead and walk into the fountain. But they are DPSing the Titan at this point.
I just noticed something. Look at Donlin's build. Look at Donlin's build.
What is happening? Hey man, you know what? It won the game, and I'm not breaking that down. I refuse to talk about that. Congratulations to the Mallers for winning round 2 of the All-Stars Showdown. Gone up 2 now. 2-0. The Mandarins have yet to find themselves a win. But Raptor, I feel like if you can't make it happen on the Conquest map, you stop trying to conquer your enemies. Instead, you switch tactics, right? You change styles, and you go for a full assault of the enemy team. An assault that we did not see from Chargoat with his... Wait, he's actually just below 15,000.
He
Not
did
as
more
low as I
damage
would have
than Red
expected.
Sniper. He did more damage than the full damage Koopa.
What's Kukumba Karna gonna do? Like, I refuse to hold that against Red there. Like,
I
what are
don't
you gonna
think it's
do?
Red either. But
Hey, look at the structure damage, though. Big numbies coming out from
big
Red.
numbers coming out. So's the 8,000 from Dubcatcher. This man was a lane bot, and I won't take ifs, ands, or buts about it. But hey, we're going right into a game mode where lane botting is expected. But you know what I'm also expecting? Everyone knows that in Assault, the first 2 minutes, or 1 minute, give or take, is just about jumping around. and laughing and spamming taunts and everything.
Right.
I'm expecting that to extend to about minute 15 before we see any actual fighting on the assault map. Just based off of what I've seen in this game.
You know what I want to see? I want to see them take it to the opposite extreme. One team goes for the jump party, and the other just unleashes every single ultimate, full kits, everything out onto them.
Give them the false sense of security.
And then VEL. Just full VEL for the rest of it. I want the VEL on a macro for the other team. And that's all I want to hear for the entire duration of the game.
That would be fun. That would be hilarious. And hey, given how this game went, I can see it happening.
But hey, there's only one way to find out, Raptor. And that's to get in there and experience it for ourselves. So without further ado, we're going to kick it to a break, and then we'll be back with round 3, Assault on the All-Stars.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding,
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out. Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no wonder right to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. I'm way up in a cloud.
Welcome back, everybody. It's round 3, the final round of the All-Stars. Now, you could say that the Mallards have taken the win by getting the first 2, but that was Conquest, man, and nobody cares about Conquest. The real game, the real match. Raptor, that's in round 3. That's over in Valhalla. That's on the Assault map. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is full Assault rules. Assault map, random gods. Nobody gets to pick and choose what they want to take here. They just got to go with what they get.
That is right. Complete random god pick. You can trade your gods, though. So there is that. There is a little bit.
Turn off the trades. No trades.
Well, it's a little bit
roll
too
it,
late
you play
for that. It's a little bit too late for that. They've
Oh my
already
God.
traded everything around, and we
What?
are ready to...
It's not even...
Yeah,
Oh my God.
but we are ready to show you exactly what all these players will be playing. And let me tell you, we got some interesting things going on. We got Atlas, Chiron, Izanami, Ra, Hades on one side, and then on the other, Ratatoskr, Camazotz, Osiris, Kali, and Zeus. Now,
Wow.
Spooky, answer me this. How much Assault have you played?
I've played a pretty decent amount of Assault. It's one of my favorite game modes. So I've spent a fair bit of time there. When I was newer to the game, I would always go to Assault to play new gods, and that's how I learned I hate tier. I almost said a naughty.
All right, well, that's good to know because I rarely play Assault. Most of my Assault experience is watching Brutal Magalini time on YouTube. So, tell me, what comp is better looking at these two for Assault?
All right, so I'm gonna say it's Mandarins
All right.
because they have a tank, 2 ADCs, a mage, and the better healer. I look over at Mallards and did they reroll or something? Because I don't see a team healer
Yeah.
for the Mallards here. Their dive is really good. Okay, they've got Camazotz, Ratatoskr, Osiris, and Kali, but they have no way to actually protect this Zeus, which is one of the best parts of their comp. Is this Zeus because he's just kind of really strong in Assault.
Yeah.
He can't back,
Yeah, you're
can't
not
reset
wrong.
off his damage. His Lightning Storm takes up the whole lane. But if they're allowed to disengage, Mandarins just have a Raw, so that's
Well,
better.
Let's look at the healing on one side. You got Hades, you got Chiron, and you got Ra.
Yep.
3 team
Yep.
healers. On the other side, you got Camazotz, who can heal himself, Kali, who can
Yep.
heal herself, Osiris, who negates the healing on the other side, I guess. Ratatoskr, depending on what 8-corn he goes into, he can heal himself. So there's a lot of self-healing and anti-heal on one side, and then a lot of team healing on the other side. I'm very interested to see which dynamic ends up working out. Personally, I think that the team healing will work best in the end, But early on, I could see this self-healing really doing a bit of a number on the Mandarins if they're not careful.
If the Mallards choose their targets correctly, and by that I mean kill Ra, just dive on Ra, they could pretty easily turn fights in their favor, but they have to make sure they're actually committed to killing this Ra. And if he decides that he wants to go a tankier build, he could make that a lot more difficult. And then you've got this double ADC that you have to worry about, right? And honestly, Izanami can go a crit build, feel great. Kyren can go a pen build, feel absolutely great. And that's the kind of vice that you're put in if you're the Mallards right now. However, they've also been deathballing better than the Mandarins so far, and I think that's a factor to consider.
Yeah, but you do also have to consider if a fight goes either way. Actually, I should say, if a fight goes in the Mandarin side, they can do a lot of damage. Those two hunters will shred towers. So if you're the Mallards, you have to win fights, because if you don't, you'll be paying for it. You could take both their towers and still have both your towers up. You lose one fight, and this is Nami, this Chiron, before you're even back off of respawn, before you can even see color again, you'll already have both your towers gone. You have to win your these team fights if you're on the side of the Mallards. No questions asked.
Yeah, it's so crucial that they be able to win these fights, and it's compounded by both of these factors, both the fact that you have double hunter that you have to worry about, and the fact that if you don't hard win your fight, the Mandarins just heal back up with their perhaps excessive team healing that they have going for them. Mallards have to full commit, find the dive, find the anti-heal on the right targets. If they can get Kali to get some resets and chain off of people, that would look good. And they've got the tools for the area damage. They have use here to put the hurt onto Mandrill. Oh, okay. Well, never mind, Donlin. You've already died. You've gone down once. We didn't even get in the game yet, man. And that's a Shadowsteel Kali.
That is a Shadowsteel Kali, as well as Bloodforge on both ADCs. We see Soul Eater built by this Camazotz. I wasn't even aware that you could build solely for Dub Catcher taking out Freak Out. And just like that, it's 1-1 already very early on. And Kuzco just eating those bats.
I mean, oh boy, Lightning Storm comes down, but Dub Catcher eats one. And we were talking about maybe seeing some jumping. We are not seeing any jumping. This is full aggression. The Pillar of Agony forces out two ultimates. Meditation Cloaks are doing some serious work. Sword of Agony does connect, and Azure down from the skies finds one. Dark Oak finds it. Yeah, Donlin, give the man a break.
Well, Donlin just isn't allowed to play, and apparently neither is Shriek. They're avenging. There is a Nami, and just like that, 4 kills right on the board. Azure does get that bit of healing from the orb, but surrounded by 3, just how much is gonna do?
Oh my god!
That beam did so much, and Kuzco will get the final hit, and already 1 minute in. Why? Who is teleporting? Who has teleport?
It's Osiris' Deathly Shriek!
Okay,
he said,
you're
not fighting without me!
If we don't see them buying wards and him teleporting to them late in the game to get a flank, I think that that's just a waste. Donlin finally getting the play and getting the kill, but Freak Out!
Wow! A shot! Oh my, I think this is the game mode that they've been needing. I think this is the one that they have actually been wanting to play the entire time. Because look at them go. Deathly Shriek finds another. He's a whirlwind of blades and death, but actually now he's just getting tossed into the air, and he's not just dead.
He's still a whirlwind of blades and death. He's just the one getting hit by the blades and the one who did die there. But so we're 2 minutes in, and it's 8-5. I don't know how to break that down. Like, you can just look at the little puddles, the cheeseburgers on the ground, and that tells the whole story.
He's gonna be feasting today. Call him Tom Kench, because he has a banquet. Also, yeah?
I'm jealous of how many cheeseburgers this Camazotz gets to eat right now.
in a good mood over there, I'd say. Also, Kuzcode is going for a Soul Eater as well. He's gonna have Bloodforge and Soul Eater online, so expect some healing coming out there. Good idea from Donlin, I guess, to get the Shadow Steel first to cut down on some of that healing.
I do want to point out, we already see Donlin upgrading that,
Oh, he did.
What's it called? Meditation into meditation of the Avatar. And that's going to be massive, considering how much he's already been doving on this game. That's going to give him the little extra peel that might help him survive.
I think that's why he got it, honestly. I think he said, you know what, guys? Items aren't going to help me live this. Give me a knockback. Get these guys off of me. Hey, you know, if it works, it works. I won't complain. Once again,
well, it did help
these
there.
two teams clash. Oh my goodness! Well, he didn't use it.
He didn't pop it. He didn't pop it. But that's why it didn't help him. Ooh, the Centaur is coming out.
Whoa!
Tons of damage, and Dub Catcher catches the dub from Kuzcode. But Freak Out will fall on the backside to Deathly Shriek. The beam coming out,
He's
taking all those protections.
Oh, never mind. He's not.
No, Deathly Shriek will fall, but on the backside, Azure picks up Red Sniper. Just like that, it's 2 for 2 already. Donlin running back up the lane to try and
he got pulled back! He got pulled back! He's tossed back in! Never mind, it's Camazotz.
Storm, nope, that's a Camazotz. He didn't have ult, though, so he could have been in a little bit of trouble if there was some actual CC to help out Buckwheat there.
Man, you know, all this fighting that's happening, it really just makes me sad that we couldn't make this Odin's Onslaught. Imagine the bloodbath.
I think I've already told you this. I have not seen or played Odin's Onslaught once. I would have loved to try and just cast a match of that while I rationalize out what the heck is happening myself. But unfortunately, that's not available for custom. Oh, the double pickup there! Azure has the beads. That's the only reason he got out of there. Kuzco does fall, though.
Oh, damage from the Freak Out! That is a ton of value. Unfortunately for them, as they say, you dash, you die. Red Sniper looking for one more. He's not able to find Deathly Shriek. He's getting turned on, being put shots into his body. Can he find the way out? He's still alive. What?
Nope.
Never mind. Never mind. 3 charges. Kaboom. Good night. Lights out. And Freak Out dies as well. What is happening right now? What is going on? It's an all-out assault.
Well, we see the Crow versus the Bat right now. Who wins? Currently, it's the level 12 Bat, Corrupted Storm. Such a high level right now. How did he get so high? I mean, Dubcatcher just hit level 12, but Storm has been 12 for about a minute. Shriek, you're not getting out of this, bud. I'm sorry to tell you.
He's proxying. He's got the wave.
He wasn't proxying the wave here. He was hitting the tier 2 tower.
Why was
he doing that?
He's proxying the tier 2 tower, man. He's trying to stall it out so it can't help defend the tier 1 tower.
Ooh, massive 3-man pullback there by Buckwheat. Once again, he's getting massive pulls right now. Dubcatcher falls. And Corrupted Storm forced into the Bat Eye of Hell. And all that healing. Look at the health bars of the Mandarins. They are full. Well, as I say that, Buckwheat goes down. Oh, the teleport from Deathly Shriek could be huge right now to help Azure. But it's not going to do enough. It will push them out of the tower. But he takes a lot of damage in turn. And that tower is getting shredded. And it looks like it's going to fall.
Oh, finally. Oh, it finally goes down!
It goes down, but so does Kuzcode. Red Sniper gets the tower, then Deathly Shriek. I'm sure Red Sniper's happy about that as he's freakishly apologizing to Kuzcode for not helping.
Nah, they're happy with it. Look at them go. The tier 2 tower as well in some danger. Good lightning storm, though. Dubcatcher is going to put down Shargoat. That means there is no longer any push potential. Why is Red Sniper trying to 1v3 in the tower? It's not going to work. He must have had gold.
I think that heal from Ra might have gotten him a little too cocky. He was only at 2k gold. I don't know if he actually needed to back there.
Atalantis,
he might have been able to. He might have thought he'd been able to heal out everything. But just as Assault does, we have no stoppage in the fight.
Oh my god, the damage coming out. Dubcatcher will finally go down, but Donlin gets a big reset. Centaurus plug shots through. Actually finds some good value there, but I don't think it's enough to save Buckwheat. However, the Gamma Ray Burst is going to launch out, find some good damage. Code in the area, but it's going to be a double kill for Donlin. I don't think there's anything Kuzco can really do here. However, Shargo in the area as well. Good destruction, keeps him alive for now, but the tower shot is too strong. You can't get away from that one. Giddy up, get away from me, says Kuzco, pushes Corrupted Storm back. Over the wall comes the Lord of the Afterlife. Finding one more. And, I think I'm just going to keep calling out ult name after ult name. But just look at the healing coming out from both sides here. I mean, you've got Atalantas, Blood Force, Soul Eater, Berserkers, Death's Toll, and Deathly Shriek. I don't think he can out-heal this one. However, he is weaving, Raptor.
He bought a lot of time there, enough time for Storm to come right up. The Freak Out, he's looking to hit him with that Celestial Beam. Is he gonna throw it out though?
Never seen a Raw run at a Camouflage like this.
Storm ducking and dodging, and that Celestial Beam will not be on target, but Freak Out, that doesn't sway him at all. He is still running forward. The 70 crit coming out of Red Sniper, massive right there. He does have crit. That's a lot. You are not wrong. I just looked at Red Sniper's build. That's a lot of healing that he has. Buckwheat going down, and they take the tier 2 tower already? I didn't even know it was low.
It was already that low from the first push they made onto it. Now Phoenix is looking a little dangerous. However, they've got the meditation cloak. They've got the healing. Look at the value that they get from these meditations, from this raw. Hey, Donlin? Are you feeling okay? I die? No. The answer is no. Loud and resounding.
Yeah, Donlin just kind of stood there and took it. Chargo dashes in, then immediately realizes his mistake. The rat does go up into the air, but Storm already takes down Buckwheat, and Zerk goes in onto 4 people, instantly dashes out, but he does get that Pillar of Agony. Did Kuzco just blink?
He blinked. Yeah, he's got blink. Yeah, they've got 3 more blinks on the side of the Mandarins right now.
I don't know who Donlin's target is, but I don't know if he's going to be able to kill him. Actually, he does.
It's those 2.
He gets the assist on both of them, and that heals him back up to about 75% health, and he thinks he can keep going in. It is Freak Out his target, though. That would be huge. It is not. He is not. And all
I think it might have been, but Azure finds the kill instead, so it doesn't matter if he was the target or not.
Donlin got the assist, but he didn't get the heal. So that means that Red Sniper was the
Sniper, better run away. There's 5 coming for you. One of them is Kali with your name right there on the blaze. Ooh. There's the heal. Oh my god.
Was that 1100?
That was a massive heal. That was huge.
Did they not nerf Kali's healing on the passive? I swear they took it down a bit. Well, Buckwheat is dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodging, and actually doing very well. The double kill for the Atlas. He will most likely fall here, and he will. The Lord of the Afterlife finishes him off, but taking down 2. That might just save the tower's life. And Kuzco going in, trying to do a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough. He will fall. Freak Out laughing as he's walking up. Dubcatcher's walking. Oh! The flashbang comes out and gets the kill onto Dubcatcher. Chargo comes in and the ult is just off target, but a massive 2 kills. All that's left is Azure for 10 more seconds. They could be looking for a Phoenix push with 3 up.
I think it'll be a tough Phoenix push here. They've only got Freak Out and Chargo up here. No minions just yet. In fact, look at the mini-map. There's still something down there, but they do have the minions coming up on their way. It's going to be 3v3. No minions for the side of the Mallards. They do have red here, the ADC. I think it's going to be too tough to get into this Phoenix with just these 3, though.
Yeah, Dubcatcher up in 8. You do have all 5 up if you're the Mandarins, but you won't be having your support for at least another 10 seconds or so. So This is going to be a little rough, and just like that, it's another 5v5 coming up. And underneath that feet, what? Whoa!
Wait,
Did he teleport? He teleported into the back.
Oh my goodness, the disruption is real. Donlin has found a target, and it is Sniper, but he's still alive. And
Buckwheat will take down Donlin on the back, and that's Centaurus. Oh my goodness, tons of damage coming out. Buckwheat with the pull says this kill is mine. He gets the double kill. And now Red Sniper looking at that Phoenix, but Azur wants Sniper freak out, takes down Dubcatcher, and Shriek falls to a double kill for Red Sniper, and now he is an ADC. He is able to take down this Phoenix, and a massive advantage here for the Mandarins. Assault really was the game that they were waiting for.
that fight was so good, I wish I had seen it.
Oh, did Discord cut out?
It may have, and I may still not be able to see a thing.
Oh,
But
boy.
I am actually checking out. I'm checking out the QSL stream over here, and it looks like they do get the end.
Yeah,
Hey.
they do get the end there. Apologies, I have no idea why Discord did that, but hey, we all love Discord, right? It's
Wait, what is Cusco's build? He has 2 tier. He was going for a Titan's Bane and said, nah, man, no. I want the flat pen item. Bring me up that heavy mace. And
So,
you know what? He gets the
Cusco,
win.
let's talk about his build real quick. He rushed Bloodforge, we saw that. Then he went Soul Eater. Then he went Warded Shield.
Wait, what?
I don't know what that was
Wait,
going
what?
into. Then he went Warrior's Bane, so he doesn't finish the Titan's Bane. Then he goes Heavy Mace, doesn't finish whatever that was gonna be, and then he went Bluestone.
Okay, well, you know what? You spend what you have gold for, I guess? Hey, man, at the end of the day, he's got the dub. He's the one who won the game. So I guess I can't say a whole lot about that. Look at his damage, man. Like, he's doing pretty good there. Big shout out, though, to Freakout with his 22,000. Man was landing the shots that he was looking for.
That Raw, he did not miss an ability. The Mallard said after Game 1 and 2, if you come up to me, you better not miss. He didn't miss once. And in the end, he leads his team to a win. But shout out to Red Sniper, top kills on the team at 9 and 6. And let's talk about the tower damage too. 5k for this Izanami. The next closest was Freakout with a measly 1,400.
And unfortunately for the Mallards, not able to break 1,000. Not even able to break 600 or 700 on the side of structured damage over there. But honestly, I mean, you can really fault them for it. Looking at the teams, I think one of these is more well suited to destroying towers than the other.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just want to take a look at Donlin's build real quick. Yeah, that's not gonna kill a tower, my friend. They had no tower push ability. I think that their best tower push was actually Deathly Shriek on this Osiris, all things considered, and he built tanky ? So that's pretty much all you gotta say. Great, luck of the draw. Right, like this was the game mode where
Not pure skill, draft difference. They got outskilled in the draft. They knew exactly what they were doing when they selected all these guys.
yeah, that's one way to put it. But hey, in the end, this was all for fun, and the Mallards, if we were keeping track, which I was because that's my job, they did come out of the set 2-1. Not that it means anything, but you can consider them the all-star champions.
I don't know. I mean, they lost the assault match.
The assault match counts as 1,000 points. Everything else
Golden
doesn't matter.
snitch match.
Harry Potter catches the golden snitch. 500 points to Gryffindor.
Bro, that game is actually so broken. Like, who made those rules? Like, it's a terrible game. Luckily, we play a much better game over here.
Better. I don't. there would be people who disagree with you and saying Smite is a better game, but it's a better game we all know, love, and play anyway.
But that is going to do it for us here on the Shallows All-Star Games. I do believe there are more coming up, but not tonight. You'll have to wait and see. Make sure you join the Discord and follow the Twitter if you want to know more about the upcoming Quacking games. Once again, this has been Spooky on the cast, joined by none other than, can we get a big shout out to Raptor for not just co-casting with me, but running production this entire night. Way to go, Raptor.
Hey, everyone who watches the Quackcast on Wednesdays knows that I was the production, because things broke. Things break, and if you watch the Quackcast on Wednesdays, which, hey, check it out, me and Charlie, who you just saw playing this game, as well as a few other casters, we like to get together, go over the past week's matches, preview the next week's matches, and hey, we have a few 1v1s to have fun about that.
Hey.
Shameless plug, but I don't care. But yeah, it's always fun to cast with you, Spooky. It always is.
It's always a pleasure to be here, and I hope everyone else has had a great time as well. Until next time, have a great night.
Peace out, you quackers.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes